200,000 Korean women into sexual slavery and plundered anything they could from Korea, and they basically left the Koreans with nothing, basically. So they had to build from scratch. And then, as Colin was saying in his introduction, there was a massive war unleashed by the American imperialists and their puppets in 1950. Again, there are myths around the war. The DPRK is wrongly blamed for starting the war. I didn't really intend to cover the war in this presentation, but I'll just say very quickly that it was provoked by the South Korean puppets on orders from the US, and in fact, not a lot of people know this, as Michael Caine would say, but in fact, John Foster Dulles, the presidential envoy of Truman, was actually in South Korea on the 18th of June, 7 days before the war broke out on the 25th of June. So what on earth was he doing there? It cannot have been a coincidence that Dulles was there on the 18th of June and that war breaks out on the 25th. Can't have been a coincidence. But anyway, getting back to the main point, as Colin said, the devastation caused by the US was massive. And yeah, there was at least 2 million people killed, and there was actually more bombs dropped per head of population than any other country. Pyongyang was only left with 3 buildings standing, and also not just housing was destroyed, but factories, schools, hospitals, all kinds of infrastructure. Even farmland was damaged by heavy bombing by the US, craters left everywhere. So it was, it seemed like an impossible task to reconstruct the country, and in fact, some people said to the Koreans, oh, it would be very difficult for you to rebuild, and some American generals said, oh, they won't be able to rebuild Pyongyang for 100 years. But under the leadership of President Kim Il-sung and the Workers' Party of Korea, the ruling party, they set about